how many of you all been vaccinated in our country? I don't know how many of you, but I'm still not vaccinated because of a lot of demands, etc. So this is gonna be a lesson for many people that how you must be aware about before taking a vaccine or after taking a vaccine or what it's all about this COVID-19. So I just done a lot of videos regarding about COVID, etc., etc., etc. Right now it's time for the real story to be released. Yeah, it's all about a person, my best friend. When she said about the happenings of her life, I just thought to do it as a video without revealing her name. So it's all about, first I'll be telling about the virus, the notorious virus, how it would impact the symptoms, etc., would be known. Okay, so for normal people like who are lucky, you would get a COVID, you'd be moving away from it so easily, like just because of immunity you would be getting a little fever, coldish, and you would be losing all this taste thing, etc., and you would be recovered soon. But 90% of people are facing this particular difficulties, and that's the reason being I just thought to do it, because when she shared this particular painful moment, I just thought to share it towards the millions. I know no one would watch this video, but persons who are believing me, you can know about this particular thing. Yeah, when you get this particular virus into your body, you would be getting a pain from the neck, and later it's just like you would be losing your taste and your smelling capacity just slowly, and you'd be losing your interest towards food, etc. You won't be having all these things, etc. You would be losing your weight, you would be losing your fat, etc. You'd be losing your hair, etc. And you'd be getting saliva a lot to spit, etc. And you would be feeling like to spit even brownish color saliva, etc. Just imagine how my friend would be facing all these things, etc. A lot of people are facing this type of virus, and it's like notorious enough, and you'd be feeling in a way where to fight and live just like that. And if you go towards all this government hospitals, they would be treating you just like that. But if you go to private, you have to pay a lot. It's like 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs or 5 lakhs, just like that. Even if you're not lucky, you have to stay that particular place just like a quarantine. The way people would see you, all these things you have to overcome, when you face this particular virus. In that way she just motivated herself, and she just came back again, because she alone didn't face it, because she, her brother, her father, everyone had faced this particular thing, and they just came away just like that. I just wish just like that to face that thing with that fire. You are a real inspirer, and I'm just dedicating this particular video just purely for you, because when she just explained me in this 1 hour, I just took out only few important points to tell about this particular virus, because when I tell about the later things, you all won't be able to digest it out, because that is one of the notorious things. So these are the basic things which people are phasing it out. So all these things are new towards me, and that's the reason why I just thought to do it as a video. And right now I'm just gonna tell that how you can take a vaccine. So before taking a vaccine, before 3 days, if you have a habit of all the cigarettes or drinks, etc., please do stop it. Have a healthy foods. It's like, please take food, please have a breakfast, have a break, and then you can take a vaccine. So you'd be having a doubt that whether you can have your favorite food, etc. Yes, you can have your favorite food, but avoid all this unnatural foods, like whatever things which is not benefited towards our body. You have to drink a lot of water in this particular day. When you take a vaccine, you have to drink all this liquid items like juice, all this necessary hygienic food you have to consume a lot after taking vaccine, etc. So what it is all about. So if you are a liver affected person or any affected person, if you're not, if your immunity is less, you must not take covaxin, because in covaxin a dead COVID virus is being placed in it. So in order to make our immunity ready to face this particular virus when we are affected in future, our immunity would be ready enough to face this real virus. So covaxin is something where people who are strong enough, people who are ready, who are physically fit and mentally fit, only people must take all this covaxin. Most of us can take COVID shield for sure, because little spike protein has been added towards this vaccine, and so the positivity to fight this original virus and the immunity to face this particular virus would be ready enough. In order to make our body ready, this particular vaccine is being into it. That's the reason being people must be vaccinated. It's not advisable to be just like that, because outside this humongous virus is being out, it might or may not reaching our body, but if it reached, it must not take our body's entire capacity. People just lose everything when you get this particular virus in you. It would take your fat, etc., and you'd be a thin person, just like that. So in order to get ready, you have to be vaccinated. Serum Institute from Pune and Bharat Biotech from Hyderabad are the only place where all this vaccine are manufactured. So we are in deep in demand in all these vaccines. So Sputnik V is been imported from Russia because the efficacy value of this particular Sputnik V is nearly 94%. So what is efficacy? Efficacy is something where they check in laboratory. The response of all these vaccine would be seen in the laboratory. So in that present value is 94%. So effective is something where how it has been impacted towards each and every human body in different country. So it's not based on effectiveness, it's based on efficacy. So right now at this moment when I'm doing this video, there is a vaccine being generated in America and it's all about Novavax. And this particular vaccine is being just tested and it's really successful. On August 2021, this Novavax would be arriving in our country because we are just depending upon Covishield and Covaxin. It's not enough because we just need 2 doses for each person. And we are the second populated country in the world right now. And we are just depending upon two institutes, that is Serum Institute and Bharat Biotech. So let's see how it is. People are just finding out a lot of vaccine. Let's see, we all are safe. And this particular video is taken in a stressful way because I just got a lot of technical terms from a lot of people and just cross verified and just made this particular video. So please do share this videos towards your favorite person and just make them vaccinated, because only with vaccinating capacity we would be getting that immunity to stop all this particular virus. And I'm getting a lot of disturbance. It's like hen shouts, bird shouts, etc. I'm sorry for all these things because I don't have a particular location to take a video, because today it's just like it's a gloomy climate and there is no electricity in this particular place right now because of current cut, etc. So I just thought to do this video because a lot of people must know the value of all this vaccine, etc. Many people are giving all these negative things, but in order to fight this particular virus, we need to get vaccinated. And when you do this particular vaccination, your immunity would be strong enough to face this virus, and that's the reason behind we are getting vaccinated. Okay, so people would be having a doubt that if you are into COVID, for example, if I'm getting a COVID and do I need to take a vaccine immediately, I would tell you that you must not take a vaccine for sure. They would be telling you that you must wait for 3 months, only then you can take a vaccine. So whatever doubts regarding all these things, you can ask towards your doctors, etc. When you get a COVID, you would be getting a lot of tablets which is related to paracetamol, lot of all this glucose, etc. would be taken. A lot of things have been there when you face this COVID, but when you take a vaccine, you'd be strong enough so that you can face this COVID in this season 3, like just like that. Okay, so with that thought, I'm ending this video. Lot of things need to be discussed, but in a short and sweet way I have conveyed little things here and there. Okay, so with that thought, I'm ending this video. Take care, have a nice day.